This week on Steel Horse Thunder.
House, typically we raise about $100,000 to fund a house, and this year we are already up to needing $160,000 just to build the exact same house because of the lumber increase. So, we saw that need, and Mary Beth and I joined forces with the Eagle Riders, and we said, let's go above and beyond the minimum $6,000 that we all need to raise, and let's try to really put together something great for Habitat. And seeing the participation from the Eagles and that biker community, I've never been more impressed than seeing a group of bikers come together and support their community the way they do.
I think it's a great turnout, and it's for a great cause, and that really speaks volumes. We got bikes out here for days. I'm very proud of it. We thought the weather was not going to be so good. It's 0% and a little cloudy, but that's perfect for us.
Steel Horse is brought to you by Leidendorf Law, with over 60 years experience in motorcycle and automotive injury cases.
People talk about your one-stop shop. Well, Flat Out Motorsports is definitely a one-stop shop.
Maybe you like to hit the streets on two wheels, whether you're a touring guy, whether you're a cruising guy, or maybe you like the sport bikes.
If you'd rather play in the dirt, there's four wheels or there's two wheels.
Or maybe you've gotten to that point where you're ready for an extra wheel. They got the Can-Am Spider and the ever-so-cool Slingshot.
Or maybe you don't like the dirt or the road, then you can get on the water. Take this baby for a ride.
No matter what you need, no matter what brand you like to ride, all the safety gear, helmets, whatever you're looking for, it's all right here under one roof. And with the used motorcycle sales, you can pretty much find any kind of motorcycle you like.
Turn on your TV. Lawyer commercials go non-stop touting themselves. A little research will show you that most of them are not trial lawyers, but paid actors who have never been in a courtroom. So what do you want? A paid actor? A lawyer who's never been in a courtroom? Or someone who will handle your case personally with respect, guidance, and over 40 years of trial experience? Your case, your call. Leidendorf Law.
Hey man, it's a Saturday morning. We are up here at South Side Harley Davidson, longtime sponsor of the Steel Horse Show. Fantastic ride. A lot of people here. Cindy, what's going on today?
This is the Habitat for Humanity, and it's a female build, which is pretty cool. All these girls going out and building a house.
Right? I think you need to join them, don't you?
I should. I really should.
No, this is going to be a fantastic charity ride. And remember, all our charity rides are sponsored by Crambo's out in Greencastle. Chris and Beth doing a great job out there. Make sure you go out and tell them thank you for what they do for the motorcycle community. If you need paint work, if you need mechanical work, no better place to go than Crambo's in Greencastle. It is a fantastic turnout here, lots of motorcycles, and this ride actually started, a few days earlier. So let's take a look at what took place in New Whiteland just a few days ago. Hey man, we're here in New Whiteland, kind of a special treat. The ride's all about the Habitat for Humanity build, and we're in the location where the first community build was done and where the female build is going to take place. I'm here with Leanne with Habitat for Humanity. Could you just please explain to us what exactly the organization does?
Well, at Habitat, we believe that everyone should have a safe, affordable home. And that's what we try to provide to our partner families. So this house was our community build. We're finishing it up. And later this fall, we will have our 5th women's build, which will be in the lot right next door. So that's what this ride's going to fund, the women's build.
This is so cool. I mean, how do you go about saying, all right, we need to build a house? How do you get people on board?
Our community is such a giving community. And I just put the word out and I fill up my roster like that. It is amazing. And the women's build, I have no trouble filling that roster. They're amazing women. Lots of energy on the build site with women.
Oh, I bet. So now I've got to ask this question only because I don't know if you noticed, but last year, the year 2020 was a tad bit different than other years in the past. How did that play a factor into this build? Because I can't imagine anybody trying to build anything last year.
This was our first build. We didn't get to build last year because of COVID. We knew it was going to be challenging, and it has been challenging. We actually built this whole house with a generator because we couldn't get the electricity hooked up. The utilities are behind, obviously. My lumber package went from about $17,000 to $38,000 because of the supply chain. So it has been very difficult all the way around, all the way across the board. But we're making it happen, and we're getting it done, and we're hoping to have this house done soon so we can start that one.
And is that how you kind of work it? You get one done, then you start on the next project, and it just never ends, huh?
We usually build about 1 to 2 houses, depending on our families and where they are in the process, and that's about all we can handle here in Johnson County. Our contractors are volunteers, so they're doing their full-time jobs, and then they're giving so much to be here on site. So, yeah, 1 to 2 for us is pretty good. So we'll have 2 families in new homes by the end of the year.
That is so cool. Now, that's something I've always wondered. Where do you find the families? Are there just names put in a hat and they're drawn out? I mean, how does that process happen?
So we have an application cycle, and they can go to our website if they feel like this would be a good fit for them. And we have a whole qualifying process. And then once they get in the program, it takes about 18 to 24 months to get through my program. So It's not a quick sign up and get a house. And they have to put in a lot of hours of sweat equity and attend financial training. So they are invested a lot. So it's a pretty long process.
Well, that's cool. See, I've never known that, but I've always wondered. Well, how do these people get picked or whatever? Because nobody's ever picked me, and I'm still living in the same house, but it's okay. I'm pretty happy. No, this is really cool, man. This is and it's not a little shack. It's just a beautiful home that you have here, and I'm looking forward to being able to go inside and take a look around.
I'm looking forward for all those motorcycle riders to come out to a build site and help me build a house one day.
Wouldn't that be cool?
I know, right? Yay!
Maybe that's what we ought to do. Maybe it should be motorcyclists versus the female build or something to that effect. I mean, that could be kind of fun right there.
Just saying, we're up for anything at Habitat.
Well, yeah, and you'll have to pick what side you're going to be on because I know you ride as well, so you'll have to flip a coin on this one.
And maybe rock, paper, scissors on that one. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, let's go inside and take a look around.
All right. Thank you.
Hey, man, we're here at the future location of the Woman Build Habitat for Humanity. We're just days before the ride takes place. I am here with Tiffany. She is actually one of the team leaders here. Are you a team leader? And
Yes, I am a team leader for Team House of Rosies, and we actually have joined forces with a second team, Almost Home, led by Mary Beth Allspall, and we are doing the best that we can with the Eagle Riders of Shelbyville to put on a really great event for Habitat for Humanity.
yeah, have you ever put a motorcycle ride together before?
No, I have not.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. My dad, Tom Bland, is very involved with a lot of motorcycle rides, has put on a lot of charity events, and so we're kind of all joining forces, and he's bringing his expertise on the motorcycle ride, and hopefully, everything will go smooth on Saturday.
I'm sure it will. Eagle Riders always keep everything very smooth. I always feel very comfortable when I'm around the Eagle Riders, and I do know your dad, and so I know that part's going to be taken care of. Most people don't realize just how much work goes into putting a ride together. Now, you know what's going to go into putting a house up here,
Right.
But a lot of people don't realize putting a ride together is pretty difficult too. So now you say you've got 2 teams are going to be. Now, do you guys kind of compete with each other too as you're building this thing?
It's a little bit of a nice competition. Yes, each team is supposed to be raising $6,000 apiece. But this has been such a challenging year for Habitat due to COVID, the restrictions, the lumber increase that we are facing. A house, typically we raise about $100,000 to fund a house, and this year we are already up to needing $160,000 just to build the exact same house because of the lumber increase. So we saw that need, and Mary Beth and I joined forces with the Eagle Riders, and we said, let's go above and beyond the minimum $6,000 that we all need to raise, and let's try to really put together something great for Habitat. And seeing the participation from the Eagles and that biker community, I've never been more impressed than seeing a group of bikers come together and support their community the way they do. And so we just couldn't think of a better group to partner with, and we are very appreciative of everyone that shows up on Saturday.
No, it's so cool. And I know regardless of weather, Eagle Riders show up. And that's why, I tell everybody, if it's an Eagle Riders event, people are going to be there. I don't care whether it's raining or not, they'll be there. So now, how did you guys choose this location? How do you go about doing something like that?
So the location is really determined by donations. These land plots are donated to Habitat or sold to them at a reduced cost. So it really comes down to the county and the property that they can find within that district. So this was a large lot, and we've split it into two parcels, and so we were able to build two houses side by side on this one. So it took care of our spring build, and it's taking care of our fall build.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
It's really cool, and I can't wait to be able to come back out here again and to see as it's while it's being built and stuff. To me, it's just a super cool thing. But do me one favor. I don't know if you have your whole team put together, but if you could you find a lady named Bobby so you could have Bobby the Builder on your team?
We can do that.
If you can, I'm coming back out to do an interview with Bobby the Builder.
Okay. Challenge accepted.
All right. Well, good luck with the build, and I know it is a very, very trying time right now for everybody and everything that anybody's trying to do. So, I'm going to keep you guys in prayer, and I do pray that you guys are able to get out here and get this thing done this year, and it all goes smooth.
That's right. Where there's a will, there's a way, and we're going to do it. So we are appreciative of this. We are appreciative to everyone that can come out on Saturday, and we'll see you at South Side Harley Davidson.
Right on. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, Jacob, here we are, man, the big day. I had the opportunity of talking with some people out there. I got to see where the plot of land is that they're going to build a house on. Got to see the community build that's right next door. Super cool. A lot of anticipation waiting on this day to get here. And what do you think so far?
I think it's a great turnout, and it's for a great cause, and that really speaks volumes. We got bikes out here for days. Very proud of it. We thought the weather was not going to be so good. It's 0% and a little cloudy, but that's perfect for us. I want to thank everybody that's been involved with this, and what a great cause this is. And very proud to be out here today doing this for our local community.
And how, again, did you guys get involved with this particular build? I love the whole thought of a woman build. We do a featured woman rider on this show, and the fact that you guys are doing a build, this is a Habitat for Humanity female build. It's just, to me, I always say ain't nothing sexier than a woman biker. Woman builder's pretty damn handy too.
Yes, it definitely is. And how this all came about is my father and myself have been, Eagle Riders and really community support groups for a while. But my sister, Tiffany Woods, had got started and was leading a team on the women's build. There's about, I think, 7 or 8 different women's teams that are all coming together to work different parts of the house. My sister happened to be one of those teams and was trying to raise money for her team for the house itself. And she had came to me and my father and asked us if we could do a motorcycle ride. And it just tied right into working with the town of Whiteland like we have in the past for Proctor Park, and doing just a lot of good and just linking up a lot of good leaders of the community together to do another great event like today.
And Eagle Riders do it, I'd say just as good as anybody else, but kind of better than a lot of people. Eagle Riders, I remember talking to somebody, because even Wednesday, weather did not look real good for today. And I said, the one thing you have on your side is Eagle Riders. I said, you're going to have people show up, rain or shine, whereas most rides you don't get that. And my God, this whole parking lot is full of motorcycles today.
Yes. We have a lot of loyal brothers and sisters that really know that they can make a difference in their community and really back this with their hearts. So rain or shine, they would have been out here, and just very proud to see them all here, and thank everybody for coming out.
All right, man. Jacob, thank you so much. Yes. Thank you for the job you're doing with the Eagle Riders, and obviously your dad is kind of a pillar in the community, especially of Eagle riders. You know, Dad's been around for a while.
Yes.
And so yeah, I'm
shoes to fill.
I'm glad to see it. Yeah, and that's the thing. You know what? You got your own coat to wear, not his, and you got to do it the way you got to do it. And trust me, nobody knows that better than me. Taking over a show that Steve Reeves started and ran it for 12 years himself, and then I had to step in and fill those shoes. I learned real quick I can't fill the shoes, but I can fill mine. And
doing a great job.
And we just got to do what we know to do and
keep moving on.
Exactly, you're doing it right. So thank you so much.
Thanks, Steel Horse. Love you guys. Thanks.
So I heard you over here racking the pipes on this bike. Tell me about this bike and tell me, why are you racking the pipes?
Well, you know, it's one of those things that's louder than my husband's, so, you know, I just, of course, had to make it known. It's the first ride with this one, so I had a Honda before, but, you know, I needed to upgrade, and I'm excited to take this one on its first ride.
That's pretty awesome. And women builders, you built more houses than a man probably, right?
You know, I've had my hands on some power tools, yes.
Well, you know, it's so great. You guys are out here. I think it's awesome that there's a women build, that they're going to go out there and build this house and have it done for people to move into it by November, by Thanksgiving, hopefully.
Awesome.
It's so awesome. And you guys are out here supporting with riding your bikes and everything.
Yep.
So cool that you got a new bike to ride, too.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm excited. We're going to see what she can do today.
Well, my bike's louder than my husband's, and I do the same thing.
Yes,
so
Queen. Yes, that's right. Yeah, but no, we're excited.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
All right, Marty, we are here at South Side Harley Davidson. This is finally, the day is here, man. The big ride and raising some money here. I noticed you got some tickets. What are you doing with this?
Do have tickets. These are for 50-50, and you can buy an arm's length for $20. All the money goes to Habitat for Humanity.
Right on. Now, I know you're not just a ticket seller here, too, because I know you're actually one of the ladies that is going to be building this house, correct?
Right, that is right. This will be my fourth build that I've done for Habitat, and the reason I'm doing it is because my daddy had this passion years ago. My daddy's no longer living, so I've taken over for him to do Habitat.
That's pretty cool. That is amazing. The fact that you can keep that legacy going forward. So what was it that actually just stirred in your mind that said, you know what, I want to keep this going for him?
I really don't know, except Daddy had done it for 20 years in southern Indiana. And when he passed away, the very first lady who came through the line for his visitation got a Habitat house that he had helped to build. And so, I don't know, just the passion of Daddy doing it, and thought I needed to keep the legacy going on too. So.
And how cool is that to see that this was somebody that, and you said it was the first one that he did, so you're talking many years ago, and this person still remembered him and remembered what he did. I mean, that's why it's helping, you know, people helping other people. You know what I mean? Because that stuff, it sticks with people, and just acts of kindness just goes so far. And so what are you thinking about this day so far?
I've never done anything with Harley before. I love it. I love these people. I said I need to buy a motorcycle. Don't let my husband hear that, because he's already been in there.
Oh, I know it, man. And this is a great place to buy one from. I can tell you that. Southside's been a member of Steel Horse Thunder for many, many, many years, and it's a perfect place. You got tons of bikes showing up. This is going to be a great day.
It is. It is going to be a great day. We're hoping to raise a lot of money today to help build this beautiful Habitat house in New Whiteland. Yes. And so people need to buy their tickets. I'm selling them for $20. Over here is the board that people can sign the board, which is going to go into the house that we're building.
Oh, so you can make a donation, sign the board, and it's going to be part of the house.
Yeah, it's going to be part of the house in New Whiteland when the ladies start building it in September. So we're excited. We are so excited.
Well, hopefully I can get out there in September and see some of the progress. And you know, I'm hoping you're going to have a Bobby there so I can talk to a Bobby the Builder.
I will get a Bobby there if you need a Bobby the Builder. I know a girl by the name of Bobby, and we would be happy to get her there. And we would love to challenge the motorcycle riders to be part of a build too. Maybe a community build next year.
There you go. Sounds like a great challenge right there. So, and I know a lot of you riders that do construction work, so I know it could be very possible to get that to happen. So, well, I'm going to let you get back to work. And thank you so much for talking.
Thank you. It's nice to have you here this morning. Thank you.
Okay, you got to tell me about this dog because he is so cute. He's even got a vest on.
This is Remy. He's our Eagles mascot in Clinton, Indiana. He's a rider. He rides in his little bag. He has some goggles and his little hat, and he's 8 years old, and this is his first year.
That is so cool. I love him.
He'll French kiss you if you're not careful.
Well,
He loves your
he's
face.
so cute. So is he a teacup?
He is, yes, a teacup Yorkie.
All right, man, I see you getting ready. Ride's getting ready to take off. What made you choose this ride?
I see it on the South Side page on Facebook. I want to help out as much as I can for a good cause.
It's a great cause, is it not?
Exactly.
Yeah. Now, you got a beautiful bike here, and I hope you have a good day riding today.
Thank you.
All right, man, can you keep the cigarette lit while you're riding?
Sometimes.
It's a little tough without a windshield, isn't it?
It is. Yep.
Hey, I love the fact that you're up to the challenge, though, and you're going to do it. That's the cool part. Does your passenger light them for you when you need them?
No, she's just here for back rubs.
Oh, okay. Well, you got it covered, so enjoy the ride.
I love your headband.
Oh, thank you.
Are you going on the ride today?
Yes, I am. I'm going to be up front with my husband, Jacob. He's Shelbyville Eagle Rider president, and I'm on the team, the House of Rosies, building the house for Habitat for Humanity.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you guys for being here. We appreciate it.
How do you feel being a woman builder?
Oh, I'm excited for it. It's my first build. I'm very happy to be a part of it, and I can't wait. I can't wait to get out there with my hammer.
You guys be safe today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't look now. Crambo's isn't just paint. It's your one-stop shop for motorcycle gear, parts, and service. Crambo's, voted the Indy A-List #1 motorcycle shop 2 years running, has expanded with the state-of-the-art diagnostic equipment for tuning your fuel-injected Harley and a new paint facility to make your bike stand out from all the others. Crambo's also has a new retail area complete with leather, chrome, audio, and all your parts and service needs. Crambo's, voted #1 for a reason.
This is a standard lawyer commercial. This is a dramatic shot of me walking down the hallway. This is a stage scene of me talking to clients, even though they're not actual clients. This is the closing shot in my office, where I say my catchphrase, looking professional and confident. Look, all lawyer commercials are the same, but not all lawyers are the same. Ladendorf Law has been involved in the motorcycle community for over 35 years, with many more years to come. Ladendorf Law, like family, because we are.
So Jessica, you are Ladendorf Law featured woman rider. Tell me about your bike. I see it says Spitfire on there. I'm going to assume that you're a little Spitfire.
I am. This is actually Pearl. When I got her, I realized she purrs more than she growls. So it was very fitting as to her name. I got her a little over a year ago, rode hundreds and hundreds of miles in about 4 months, put her down in my driveway and broke my wrist. So that kind of ended my riding season a little bit early, but got her back out this year, got back on, and am loving every second of it. I bought Pearl coming out of an abusive relationship. I was told I didn't need to learn how to ride. I didn't need to do that. I didn't need to go to this place or that place or even just ride to work on my own. And so as part of my healing, I went and got my endorsement and have put in many miles of wind therapy, and it's the best thing I've ever done.
That is so awesome. You know, for you to go from something like that, an abusive relationship, to going to a bike and being able to get out and, like you said, wind therapy is all we need sometimes.
Yes, yes, it is wonderful. I love it. I enjoy riding on the back, but getting behind the bars and doing it myself, the independence and the freedom and the strength and the growth, I just can't put it into words what it has done for me. Mentally, physically, emotionally, everything.
everybody, go out, ride, get your endorsement. If nothing else, it makes you a better passenger. And there's nothing better than riding with a great group of people.
That is so true. And I know you're here with the Eagle Riders today, but this bike, have you done anything to it? Or are you planning on doing anything to it?
She is exactly how I bought her, with the exception of putting on the speakers. The only thing I want to do is put floorboards on. She's absolutely perfect. I would just like to do floorboards so that I can do a little bit longer of a cruise and move my feet around. But I've ridden her. We've gone to Kentucky, Illinois, Ohio, and she has not failed me once. So I think she's perfect exactly as she is. I feel like I may jinx it if I change her up. So
that is true, but she's a beautiful bike. I love her. She's absolutely beautiful. So that is the kind of riding you like to do, is to go out on long trips?
I love to go out and cruise. You get a nice curvy road with a short little straightaway where you can punch it a little bit, but those curves and the windy, smooth roads, there's nothing better.
I totally agree. Well, you're going to have a great ride today, and Thank you so much for talking with us. Love your bike. Hope you get a lot of more miles on it. Have fun.
Thank you so much.
You have been injured in an automobile collision, and suddenly your vocabulary has been expanded to include terms totally unfamiliar to you. We know accidents can be overwhelming to the injured victims and their families. You know you can put your trust in the familiar faces of Ladendorf Law. We take care of you and your family so that you can focus on recovering from your injuries. Ladendorf Law, like family, because we are.
Hey, it's Eric at Indianapolis South Side Harley Davidson, and we're going to debut a brand new motorcycle to you. Scott's going to ride this thing. Scott, you in there?
I'm in here and I'm excited.
So we have Scott undercover and the motorcycle undercover, so you can't see what it is until he debuts it. So you need to stay tuned to Steel Horse Thunder till you see this motorcycle.
Well, hey, that's going to do it for us this week for the show. I hope you enjoyed it. Cindy, where can people find out more about Steel Horse Thunder?
You can go to steelhorsethunder.com and check out everything, because everything's going to be on there. There's the web pages, all the sponsors are on there. There's Patreon, there's Facebook, everything's on there. So check it out, because that's where you're going to find what we're doing.
That's right, and that's where you can find our YouTube channel as well. You just click on those little icons and it'll take you right there. And when you watch a video on there, make sure you like it, give it a thumbs up, give it all that stuff. It helps us get the move back to YouTube where we really want to be. And remember, it's not what you ride,
it's that you ride.